Hello friends, my name is Nanta. Today I was so excited to bring you a new playlist which is the Adobe XD Essential Training. It is a powerful tool for UX in designing webs, mobile apps, posters, and many other things. In this playlist I will be covering from the very beginning until the most essential thing you need to know about Adobe XD. Well, even the secret tips. When you're done installing the Adobe XD and log in your Adobe account, this is what you are going to see. This is called the home screen. And you know you are in the home screen because home is selected. If you click on Learn, you'll be taken to a series of tutorials that will show you how to do a lot of stuff inside of XD. So it's a great little resource that's available to you. This is the section where you'll find your cloud documents. Click any of these three and what it will do is go to your Creative Cloud account and show you the documents that are currently there. The documents that have been shared with you by your team and also the documents that you've deleted. Now, manage link is a little bit different. Inside XD, you can actually share using links, and this will allow you to either delete them or move them around or do whatever you wish with them. And this is where you choose to start. These are your artboards. Now, if you click on this pop down, you get the iOS smartphones and of course iPads and tablets. Now, these are the standard sizes for the artboards. You can change them later on and we'll get into that later on this chapter. The next set you can choose is web. Also, you can set up an artboard for an Instagram story, a post, a Twitter, Facebook, and even YouTube. Pretty neat, right? And if you're working on things like watches or devices with screens that are not covered in here, you can start with a custom size by setting the width and the height like this. And also down here are the thumbnails of the files that you've been working on. Some of them online, some of them not. So you can see there's a cloud document right here, and this one here is located on my computer. And all you do to open up one of these documents is just click it and it will open up. Now, one of the things you can do is if you don't see your files located in the recent area, you'll notice there's no link to your computer. So, right here, XD provided us a button to locate our XD document file. If you click it, it will open up the three menu. You can choose PSD or AI, which is Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, and Sketch if you are on Mac, and XD. And if you open up, the File Explorer will open and you can choose file that you want to open in XD. So there's the home screen, a good place to start, lots of options available to you. Now, what I'm going to do now is to open up a new file. Usually, I just open this custom size with no width and height. So we can delete this one. So we just leave it blank because we always can set up our artboard in whichever sizes that we want in the document file. So just open a new file. Before we start designing, let me take you a quick tour of the XD interface. Here we are not going to see any artboard there because we just click the custom size artboard with no sizes input. Don't worry, because we are going to make ourselves an artboard. So you can click on this icon here to open up the artboard tool, or just click, for example, A to open up the artboard menu. You can see over here in the menu, I've got all kinds of artboards I can choose from. So what I'm going to choose is I'm going to choose the iPhone 6, 7, 8 or Plus, and it's in. Okay, before we move forward, the first thing you need to know about Artboard is you can create XD projects that contain hundreds, even thousands of artboards. Not only that, you can mix and match the sizes of the artboard inside of the XD file. For example, a project could have iOS, Android, and web versions, and they could all be saved in one XD document or file. Now we already create our cool iPhone 6 artboard right over here. What if we add additional tablet artboard or even web artboard? Again, come to the artboard tool. Oops, sorry, I have to unselect this first. And we're going to go to the artboard tool. And if you scroll up in this property right here, or scroll down, you can see here there is a tablet, iPad Nexus 9. We're going to choose that. And again, unselect it and choose a new artboard tool and go to the web 1920. Here we go. And if you want to zoom in and out, you can do it by holding down the control and scroll the mouse up and down like that. So the mouse, scrolling the mouse down for zoom out and scrolling the mouse up for zoom in. But if you favor the Alt button instead, you can do it by holding the Alt button as you scroll the mouse. If you are on Mac, you can do this by holding the Command or Option button. For navigate around, you can hold down the space keyboard and just left click it and move it around. Or if you are using mouse, just hold down the middle mouse button and move it around like this. Easy, right? Okay, let's move forward. So if you zoom out a little bit and navigate around this, you've got all these artboards right here. Now, if I want to name an artboard, just double click the name like this and we call it home or maybe mobile home. And if you want to duplicate a file or artboard, you can do that by Control C, and to paste it you can do that by Control V. And there we go. Just a basic copying file. And you've got a copy of it that you can rename also. Like this, maybe mobile, and sometimes it's going to maybe splash screen, just for example. And if you want to move another copy to the side, just do the same thing. Click on this name area and move it. So you can see the pink area right here. This tells me I've got 70 pixels of space between the artboards. The other thing I can do is, if I don't want this artboard here, or say I want a sequence that sort of moves down, I can just move this artboard underneath like this. Or another thing I can do is, if I want an artboard that scroll and will say that this tab here is going to scroll, I'm going to select this one first and pull it down a little bit like that. And so the scrolling content will go in here, and this dotted line will indicate the actual dimension of the artboard. So this is the bottom of the artboard, or you can say like the viewport, and anything that appears below it is scrolling content. If you want to delete an artboard, no big deal. Again, click on the name area, select the name area, and press your delete key, and the artboard is gone. So there you go. You've just learned on how to navigate in Adobe XD and using artboards. See you on the next video.